Welcome. Thank you for joining us. My name is Dr. Melissa Blake. I'm a naturopathic doctor, and I'm here today with Lise Fournier. We're going to be talking all about food today. So Lise, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Good morning, Melissa. Thank you for having me this morning. It's a beautiful day here in Riverview. And I want to talk about what passions me most. And as you said, it's food, but why food? So like everybody else, I've been on this healing journey for 25 years. It all started with a health crisis that was fairly severe, one that I probably wouldn't be alive on if I didn't change the course of where I was going. And in the beginning, it was all about, let's find a solution. My body was completely out of balance, and it's like, let's find a solution. So I went to different practitioners like yourself, and we introduced nutrients and supplements. And I remember the regime in the very beginning, it was a long list, and you took this in the morning and this in the afternoon and so on, and it helped. And then I went to a homeopathic doctor, and then I went to a herbalist, and I went to somebody who did Reiki and energy, and everything helped. But at the end, probably a few years later, when I was feeling better, I came to the conclusion that it's what you do every day that matters the most. It's not the fixes, it's what you do every day. And what do we do every day? We eat every day, right? Mm-hmm. 3 times, sometimes 4 times, sometimes 5 times, depending on your lifestyle and depending on what your diet is. So we eat. And eating, when you eat food, it goes into you. You don't necessarily see the benefits right then and there. You're going to see the benefits over a long period of time. So I became very curious about nutrition and how to use food for healing. So I enrolled at the Canadian School of Natural Nutrition in 2002 and completed their diploma program. And at the end, it was, okay, how do I impact more people? And I had the opportunity, I was approached and I said, would you like to start a school in New Brunswick? And I went, oh, let me think about that. Oh, yes. So it was about a 5-second decision making. And I knew this had to happen. So I did that. I came to Moncton. I set up the school. And over the years, I've taught, I can't remember how many hundreds of students. And what I noticed over time is that even though we're talking about food, we're talking about how nutrients in the foods can help you balance, it always went back to the single nutrients. Mm-hmm. And then that's a kind of a gateway into supplements. And I have nothing against supplements. I have supplements. I am well stocked in my house. However, we need to start talking about food. So that's why in the last 2 years, it's my message. We need to talk about food. And food in terms of food. Not in terms of this is the super miracle food that's going to fix everything, because there's no one food that's going to fix everything, but food is going to fix everything.
Right.
So how I want people to see is food, okay? And we talked last week about, frozen food or frozen convenience foods. In context, they can be like the perfect nutrition for you. If it's habitual, maybe it's not working for you. So that's the big question, is what you're eating every day, which is your diet, your habitual nutrition, what you're eating every day. Is it helping or is it taking away from you? Mm-hmm. So you don't know that unless you stop, put the brakes on, and take a look at it. Yeah. So what I invite people to do is when you eat, other than mindless eating, take a look at your plate. Just take a look at your plate. Just take a look at it and go, okay, is this in my highest good? And listen to your body. Your body might say, hey, go for it. This is what we need right now, because we're feeding our physical body, we're feeding our mental body, our spiritual body, everything. Like, it brings you back to happy moments and so on. And if you can just embrace it and go, oh my God, I am getting to eat this, and this is going to be so much fun. Your body, what's your body receiving? Is going, oh my God, this is going to be so much fun. You're automatically in parasympathetic mode.
Right.
But if you're looking at it going, oh, I so want to eat this, but it's so bad for me, and it's going to cause me to have heart disease, hypertension, and it's like the whole story. And you might not be in your conscious mind, but it's still in your subconscious mind, and you're looking at it and you're going, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. You're in sympathetic mode. How is your body going to react to that? It's going to go, okay, let's do something. Right? Because your body, every single cell in your body, what they want to do, they want to survive. They want to thrive. And they're going to take whatever you give them, and they're going to make the best out of it. Obviously, they do that because we're still alive. So it's looking at the food and going, okay, this is what I'm eating today. And I'm so excited.
Yeah.
I'm so excited to be eating this. This is so beautiful. Or to be grateful for the people who've made the food, even though it might be a factory worker somewhere's. Like, be grateful that this is what you have, that you have food. And like, literally talk to your food. Don't do this in public. But you can talk to your food and say, thank you. And you can say, welcome to my chemistry. Because what you're eating is going to affect every single chemical reaction in your body.
Yeah.
And it's going to react with every cell. So you might as well welcome it, because you're going to eat it.
Yes, absolutely. I think, again, it's coming back to eating mindfully, right? Just being
Exactly.
mindful of how you're feeling, what you're thinking when you're eating, and just enjoying your food, regardless of what it is. If you're going to eat it, enjoy it. Yeah. Yeah.
Exactly.
Okay. So,
because that's, you have to send that message.
right. So is that kind of like your number one tip? Or if just wrapping up here, if you had to kind of give us one or two tips in terms of eating food and how we can support our health with food, what do you want to leave us with?
Well, I think that's a big thing, is to just, especially in this time when we're under so much stress, is to not stress about food. If you're fortunate enough to have food on your table, you're fortunate enough to be able to go buy food, be happy with the food that you have, and just look at the food. I think that's just question with curiosity, with celebration, as opposed to, is this going to create illness or not? Because you know that if I eat something that is bad, it's not going to be bad today unless I have an allergic reaction to it. It's cumulative over time. So be kind to yourself, be kind to your body, and make the commitment to yourself that you're going to improve that relationship with food.
Thank you so much, Lise. You are just, the passion you have for food is so obvious, and how willing you are to share your knowledge and that passion is just truly inspiring. So I hope that we'll continue this conversation, because I know you have so much more to share.
Oh, I do. Thank you.
Thank you.